All right, team, what's going on? I'm Tim Jenkins, and welcome to All Things QB, and today we are checking in on Sam Howell and his rough outing against the Buffalo Bills. But before we jump into it, you football junkies like me, jump over to Patreon, okay? We've got free trials, so you can try it before you buy it, but we've got more clips, longer breakdowns, plus it's a really affordable way to support the channel. But guys, I'm actually somewhat still excited about this one because while Sam Howell had a rough game, there was still some good on tape, but there was a lot to learn from that I do think will be beneficial for this Washington offense as they move forward throughout the season. Some structural things that have to change where it doesn't make sense with, okay, hey, we have a hot guy, but we throw the hot guy and they're going to jump it. There's some stuff that we're going to dive into that it's like if they learn from, this offense can get even better than I think they were in those first 2 weeks. I do think they can learn from it. So guys, before we get to it, I'm a huge FTA guy, which means comment for the algorithm. Please like this video, and then hopefully by the end of this video, I will earn your subscription. But without further ado, let's jump into the film. All right, team, we are jumping into it. We've got Sam Howell, Buffalo Bills, obviously not a great day. So first one we're going to talk through, though, we've got a great job on this 9-stop route where we're going to get, hey, 9 yards. Okay, and we're going to sit this thing down as a receiver. QB, we're going to take a little one skip and deliver a dime. Let's let this thing roll. Sam does a really good job. One skip, ball. Great job by the receiver, bodying it up, getting a 9, sitting down on it, using his body to shield the defender. Really, really good stuff from Howell here, man. I think, obviously it was a bad day, right? But I do think you still saw some of what is making Sam a good quarterback right now. Really, really good shot there, okay? Now it's like, first and foremost, love this concept. Haven't seen this concept really, where it's here, we've got this like XZ read look to it almost. When we do XZ read, it's because we have our X and our Z's, both of them on takeoffs, okay? Where they can sit down. It's like we almost have an XZ read look with a sail from our Y. Have not seen this concept a lot. Sam Howell, under duress, delivers an absolute missile in there on that sail route. Absolute missile in there on that sail route. You can see him, just wearing one right in the chest. But look at how he climbs the pocket. We'll look at it from the tight. You get a really good look at it from the tight here where it's like climbing the pocket. Knows he's going to wear one off the chest. Look at this. Just knows he's getting teed off on, man. And fires that thing in there. Really, really good football. Really good football. Now we start to get into the bad. Okay? We've got where it's just, we're trying to do RPO, right? We've got the run here. We've got this little speed out backside. We're reading this thing out. The bottom line is when in doubt, give the ball. Okay? For some reason, Sam pulls it and then holds on to it instead of ripping this thing on the out. It's like, I think he could have fit this thing in here. I also am like, when in doubt, give it, because look at this. Not a terrible look for the run play, right? Sam then has to keep it, and then he ends up getting just teed off on. He was he was getting hit all day, man. All day he was wearing it. Tough look, tough look, tough look. Gotta give it, okay? I don't know why that clip started so far there. Okay, now we've got where we've got the point guy in the bunch. He's getting here on the post, right? You can alert this thing. You can peek this as 1. Really 2 to 3. I love the aggressiveness here. So let's start there. Let's start with, we love the aggressiveness of him trying to throw this football. However, if you're going to try to fit that in, you have to manipulate this defender. You have to throw your shoulders to this flat route to try to get him to widen and come down. If you just think you're going to throw it over him, you got another thing coming, which is these guys are going to get back and make a play. You've got to manipulate him with your eyes, with your shoulders, whatever it be, to get this defender to jump. So then, boom, you can hit the in route behind it. So obviously, Sam doesn't get that done. turns into a pick. I think when you really think about quarterback play and what you want from your quarterback with being aggressive with the football, man, I don't mind this throw. What I do want to see is that next step in the evolution of knowing exactly how to play the play within the play, meaning who do I need to manipulate on this play? Who do I need to do, what defender do I need to be most cautious of? Because then you can go ahead and take advantage of situations like that where you have a linebacker that you can manipulate to then open up the dig route behind it. So now we've got, this is just a good ball. We just got to go, right? Hey, you've got press man-to-man. We got press man-to-man. Let this thing rip. We got the go ball. It's exactly what Sam does. Gets this thing up and down. Gosh, man, great throw. Great pitch and catch. Love this thing from Sam. Tight gives you a really great look at it. Look at him drop this thing in the bucket, man. Phew. Great ball. Great ball. Exactly what you want to see. Exactly what you want to see. All right, so we got this marked as good, bad because, and it's one of those that it's like we don't need to drop a lot. At the end of the day, you'd love to see your quarterback take the shallow. However, you flat out have to love seeing your quarterback get loose and just have utter disregard for his body. I mean, like, protect yourself, right? Get the ball out of your hand, throw the shallow, protect yourself when you're running, but simultaneously, man, what are they down right here at this point? They're down 10-0. This thing's still a ball game in the second. I don't mind it, right? Hey, I'm trying to punch one in. Get this thing tighter. I don't mind it. I don't mind it one bit. I don't mind it one bit. This one is just, it's one of those where it's like, I think it's bad to begin with, right? And then I think it gets worse by the decision making, but I think this is a bad design. Like, look, we're in gone protection, meaning, we're in empty here. Okay, this back's a free release. We get pressure to where it's like we got two guys at the side. We're sliding the other way. Just less than ideal, man. They got us on this one. Let's just eat it. Let's take the sack. I see what Sam's trying to do. Sam's trying to get to his hot. Gets to his hot, but they jump the hot. So it's like, it's a tough one. It's a tough one for me because part of me thinks, hey, eat it, take the sack, punt the football. The other part of me is like, you have hots for a reason, right? You get pressure, you throw your hot. You have it for a reason. And then it just so happens that our hot, it gets jumped. And it turns into a pick. So here's one where we've got this little fluty concept with a shallow running where you're going to read this thing post to the sail, down to the shallow. Sam, under pressure, speed reads this thing, which is tough for me because, man, I want to see him drive this sail route. I think it's on the same timing. 1, 2, 3, hitch ball. I think it's the same timing. I think he should be throwing that right now. Ball to the sail. Instead, he takes it to the shallow. Shallow gets wrecked. I really believe that ball has to go to the sail, and it has to go to the sail on time because, he's speeding it up because he feels the pressure, which I think everybody can get, but you got to take that thing to the sail. You got to just take it to the sail. Now we got the wheel. So that was, yeah, okay. Now we got the wheel where we got this speed post. We got this out and up. Read this thing inside out, 1 to 2. Listen, this is one of those, we're trying to sneak one in, right? We're trying to run that out and up. We're trying to get an easy one, okay? They've got it defended, right? They did a good job. They did a good job. They don't jump on the out. Throw it away. Do not force it late and then make this kind of throw late where you just leave it short. It's like another pick. Another pick. And we got to take care of the football in the red zone. We have to take care of the football in the red zone. It's still 16-0 at this point in the third quarter, right? It's still a 2-possession game. We can't then give it away We can't. We can't. All right. This is, sorry guys. That wide clip was all corrupted, but look at it from the type. Listen. He's getting into scramble drill right now, right? Like, I don't. All right, team, I hope you enjoyed those 9 clips. What you just saw a glimpse of was clip number 10, because as I said earlier, we've got more clips, longer breakdowns over on Patreon. So you got a little sneak peek of it, but hop over there, do a free trial, or if you want to just buy right away, do that as a way to support the channel. And guys, it means the world to me. But obviously, it was a nightmare day for Sam Howell. 4 interceptions. Just looked rough. I do think there were things to, if you're a Washington fan, the last throw that we highlight over on Patreon, if you go check it out, you will walk away with a little bit of joy where it's like, my quarterback took a beating, my quarterback had a tough day, but he continued to let that thing rip, and I think that will serve them well for the rest of the season. So you guys comment, you let me know what you think, and until next time, peace.